Magandang araw sa inyong lahat! Welcome to the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Ako pa rin po si Fiona Bacani, ang inyong courtside reporter para sa araw na to. At live na live pa rin po kami ngayon sa Bacoor City para sa triple header na nagaganap ngayong National Heroes Day. For those of you who have been watching, since this morning, you just saw the Binyan Tatak Gel Volley Angels defeat the Negros Oriental ICC Blue Hawks in 3 straight sets, and in just a few moments, we will be seeing some action between the San Juan Lady Knights Go for Gold and the Marikina Lady Shoemasters, who will be making their debut today. And later on at 4 p.m., of course, we have the Valenzuela Classy going up against the Bacoor City Strikers. But for now, let's head on back to the match at hand as we hear from Nicole Ong and her top foods that fuel her before every game. Let's watch this.
Madami, but dumplings, pasta, bread, yung mga Chinese food, and ramen. Siguro yung pasta na. One of my favorites ko yung pesto. Hindi ko alam if open ba sila eh. Pero like way before ba yung Napoli. Sa may QC din. Basta go get your pastas.
Ayan, kitang-kita naman talaga natin kung saan nila nahuhugod ang energy nila para sa bawat laban. Kaya naman sobrang exciting talaga panoorin itong si Nicole at ang San Juan Lady Knights. But for those of you who aren't here at the venue today to watch, you can always catch the games live on the MPVA official social media pages. That's on Facebook and YouTube, and of course on cable TV, on MPTV, on Signal Channel 98. Now let's see which team brings home the win today. Will it be the debuting team or the San Juan Lady Knights coming off a roller coaster ride?
Rica Blanca, natin po yung power niya magiging efficient para makuha nila ang kanilang ikalawang panalo. Meanwhile, not new to us, itong si Sara Verushao for Team Marikina. For our match at hand, ito nga ang San Juan Lady Knights Go for Gold kontra dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Good afternoon to all of our viewers out there. Nagbabalik muli, Daphne Cristobal alongside Jong Panerio and Fiona Bacani for this game, Jong. Second game pa lang natin for our triple header National Heroes Day. Pero sino ang magiging heroic for these teams?
Of course, Daphne, San Juan, they don't want their winning streak to be over against the Marikina on their debut game here today. And of course, if you're Marikina, you want, of course, to start off this league unblemished and to keep the expectation of the Mariqueños for another possible podium finish.
Pero nga, less than 2 weeks pa nga lang daw, magkakasama itong Marikina Lady Shoemasters. So let's see and find out on how they will perform in their first ever game dito nga sa ating second season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Let's head on to our team standings as of the moment.
Well, after our first game kontra Binyan and Negros Oriental, our top team, of course, still the defending champions, Bacoor, followed by Quezon Province and Binyan. Number 3 right now, followed by Rizal, Negros Oriental at number 5, San Juan, Caloocan, Valenzuela, and yet we are about to determine yung magiging standing dito ng Marikina after this game.
Isang panalo kaya ang makukuha ulit ng Team San Juan or the debuting team, which is the Marikina Lady Shoemasters, will clinch their first victory here in this tournament. But first, Jong, let's talk about the previous performance of Team San Juan kung saan nakuha nga nila ang kanilang unang panalo.
Well, good break here for someone who finally getting their first win here in this league against Valenzuela Classy 20-25, 25-21, 25-22, 25-18. Very good game. Maaga pang liga, and of course, if you can collect W's here in this league, much better.
So, 4-setter match yung nakuha nila, yung victory na yon, pero in terms of opponent errors.
Well, ito ang maganda, Daphne, despite San Juan giving more errors dito sa Valenzuela, and I think the blocking the aces quite identical, but I think they were able to manage and to bank on their attacks, 58 kontra 39 ng Valenzuela.
At syempre, very familiar to us. Ito nga si Nicole Ong, all the way from Mapua University, but right now representing Team San Juan.
And I'm so happy to see Nicole Ong here bringing her talent from the NCAA, from Mapua, dito nga sa San Juan. And as you can see, very talented. She once awarded as, I think, the Rookie of the Year, and also once the best middle blocker in the NCAA. And kitang-kita mo naman the fresh, the athleticism of Nicole Ong really paying off for San Juan of getting their first win.
She is the two-time NCAA best middle blocker, scored 18 points on that game.
That is, for me, quite a big point for a middle blocker. Napakataas ng porsyento, 13 attacks, 2 blocks, and 3 aces.
Not quite, rather, but much para nga dito kay Nicole Ong. Pero syempre, may mga nakatulong din naman siya ng mga players, at isa na nga dito, itong si Raisa Ricablanca.
And I think that has been a secret. That will be the secret for a successful team, Daphne. You know, 1, 2, 3 players contributing more points. Dagdagan mo pa ng magandang depensa at opensa. And here you go, Raisa General Ricablanca, 20 big points here contra Valenzuela, 18 attacks and 1 block and an ace.
Now, let's talk about Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters during their previous season dito sa MPVA.
Well, we actually used to dub Marikina. We gave them the moniker as the Giant Slayer. Imagine, from a not good start during the inaugural season, they managed to beat some big teams from our 2023 edition and finally get a bronze medal, 5th in the preliminary round, Daphne, but defeated the number 4 seeded team na Sipit in the quarterfinals. They lost to Negros in the semifinals, but they defeated Daphne, the number 2 team, during the eliminations. And there you go, finally finishing 3rd and bagging the bronze medal.
So that's gonna be a big question for us and for our viewers out there, knowing na itong ang Team Marikina finished 3rd, but right now they just had almost 2 weeks of preparation para dito sa ating ikalawang season, Jong.
And what is interesting here from Marikina is that I think majority of the key players from last year medyo nawala na. So we have new players here, fresh players who we haven't seen yet. So makita pa lang natin, and we have high hopes with this recruitment, with these new players, on maintaining and keeping again the expectation of the Mariqueños of getting again the possible podium finish for Marikina.
So we have a combination of mga players na in college, mga ex-pros, at syempre yung mga veteran players na nga para dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters. But of course, sabi nga natin, no new to us, etong si Sara Berjao.
And I think despite, you know, new players, new talents, one of the key factors for a team to orchestrate really well is a setter. And we have Sara Verushaw here, a very well-seasoned setter, formerly playing for Caloocan during our 2023 edition, played for a different professional teams. Of course, alam naman natin, she used to be one of Arellano's greatest setters. And let's see how will Sara Verushaw translate her magic here in this match.
Siyempre, yung pagdikta niya in terms of offense para sa Team Marikina, that's gonna be vital for her squad. Now, ito naman, Jong, ang pag-usapan naman natin, of course, Christina Miriales.
Well, Christine Miriales, again, nakita natin to last year playing for Caloocan, a middle blocker. I remember that, you know, Christine Miriales actually of the few middle blockers from last year na nakakapag-score at least double digits in each and every game. So, it is a very good match. Miriales kontra Nicole Ong here in the second game.
So ito na nga, saan nga ba natin mapapanood ang Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association? Well, worry not, kasi mapapanood mo nga kami in our various social media pages on Facebook and on YouTube. Pwede nyo rin naman po kami mapanood on cable TV. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala. Meron po kayong reasons para mapanood ang MPVA.
No excuse for you to watch and to catch great volleyball action here in the MPVA. And in a while, we're about to start our second game kontra San Juan, kontra Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
Exciting matchup for our second game. Kaya wag na nating patagalin pa. I turn you over to our venue game announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The games continue here at Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, ang liga para sa lahat. Strike Gymnasium, Bacoor City, it's time to meet your participants. First, for the WCC Marikina Lady Shoemasters, led by team captain number 7, Bien Juanillo. And their first libero is number 19, Pia Sarmiento. Let's meet their teammates. Number 6, Sara Veruchao. Number 10, Precious Cruz. Number 11, Tin Miralles. Number 12, Iris Oliveros. Number 13, Leila Pasco. Number 14, Bea Florentino. Number 15, Carla Donato. Number 16, Jet Martinez. Number 21, Mika Javier. Number 22, Jazz Domingo. Number 24, Tetis Taneo. And their second libero is number 8, Carla Concepcion. Now let's meet their opponents, the San Juan Lady Knights. Led by team captain number 3, Tere Manalo. Their first libero is number 6, Rebu Rebustes. Make way for the teammates number 2, Raisa Ricablanca. Number 4, Freyan Garcia. Number 5, Margot de la Cruz. Number 7, Babs Babiera. Number 9, Cha Cunyada. Number 10, Princess Manarang. Number 11, Yana Ong. Number 15, China Tanagan. Number 16, Nadine Verses. Number 18, Hannah de Guzman. Number 25, Dayan Tikar. And their second libero is number 17, Mafi Sevilla. Our officials for match number 12. First referee, Erwin Lu Cordero. Second referee, Tyrone Ortega. We would like to invite the players, coaches, and managers of the WCC Marikina Lady Shoemasters for their mandatory team photo op.
Led by, of course, their head coach, Andy Fiel, for Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters, who will be having their debut this afternoon.
And I think Daphne, for both squads, what is quite interesting here is that we see actually some crossovers here. We have here Bunyada and Barbiera playing for the stipend from our 2023 edition, and now we're seeing them bannering and doning San Juan and Brushao as well, and Miriales from Caloocan now playing for Marikina.
So we also got 3 players, ex-pro players. Pero ngayon, dito naman nila ihahatid ang kanilang talento sa Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. And let's also highlight, Jong, itong si Sara Berusiao, former part of Team Caloocan. Ngayon, yung playmaking, pagiging clever niya, bibigay niya naman yun for Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
Let's meet the starters. First, for the San Juan Lady Knights. Led by team captain, no-buffer number 3, Tere Manalo. Opposite hitter number 2, Raisa Rica Blanca. Outside hitter number 4, Freyan Garcia. Setter number 10, Princess Manarang. Number 11, middle blocker, Yana Ong. And outside hitter number 16, Nadine Berces. The starting libero for the San Juan Lady Knights is Rebure Bustes. Coaching the Lady Knights is Clarence Esteban. Now let's meet the starters for the WCC Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Led by team captain, opposite hitter number 7, Bien Juanillo. Setter number 6, Sara Berusiao. Middle blocker number 11, Tin Miralles. Outside hitter number 12, Iris Oliveros. Middle blocker number 15, Carla Donato. Outside hitter number 24, Tetis Taneo. Their starting libero is number 19, Pia Sarmiento. Coaching the Lady Shoemasters is Andy Fiel.
For our match at hand, San Juan Lady Knights go for gold kontra nga dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters. At sa ating starting lineup for Team San Juan, isa natin si Ong, Garcia, Manarang, Rica Blanca versus Manalo and Bustes, ang kanilang starting floor defender. Meanwhile, on the other side of the court naman, para dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters, kasama natin Juanillo, Miralles, Oliveros, Taneo, Donato, Berusiao, and their starting libero, we got Sarmiento. Second game for our triple header. Cristobal, Jong Panerio, and Fiona Bacani on the sidelines. Jong, for this game, any early predictions, especially for Team Marikina, who will be having their first game here in the second season of MPVA?
I think this will be a battle of who wants it badly. Again, for San Juan, you've already got your first win and you don't want to bumalik ulit sa pagkatalo. You want to keep that W on your record. But for Marikina, nobody wants to start the league blemish. So basically, this will be a very good game of wanting it badly and collecting more W's here in this match.
So set number 1, Dean Miriales opening things up here. Manarang setting it up to the open. That will apparently sail out.
Well, Manarang, I think she has a very good intention in mind, just targeting that empty spot on the cross-court side of Marikina. But unfortunately, too wide on that attack.
Well, I wonder kung anong magiging strategy dito ni Coach Clarence, knowing that Tikar is not the starting setter for Team San Juan. Berusiao early trying to activate the Donato in the middle.
Also for Berusiao, good intention to activate immediately itong si Iris Oliveros. But there you go, Nicole Ong manning and anticipating that set from Berusiao.
So we are tied at 1 so far. Donato pinabawi.
And there you go. Veroshao just showing us her greatness. Doon na to, gumanon lang because she know exactly the trust kung saan dadalhin dito ni Sarah yung bola and it was successful.
So that's Sarah Veroshao on that service. Very intentional. Underhand set. Free ball for Lady Shoemasters. Sarah, combination play. Dapat lalabas na yun, Jong. But someone scraped the net for Team San Juan.
And I think since, sabi ko nga, when everything seems pretty equal, it is a matter of who wants it badly and who will minimize errors here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the debuting team up by 2 points. Manarang back sets to Garcia.
And Garcia, after that attack error right now, already on board, registering her first point here in this match.
So down to a 1-point game. Pero so far, ang ganda ang pinapakita ng dalawang koponan. 2-3 is our set number 1 score. Struggle. And that first ball, Taneo tried to set that up. Almost there at the net. Manarang. To Bapiera. Veroshao. To Oliveros. Di gagana yan. They go to the opposite side. Coverage was there. Setting it. Smart play there. Courtesy of Sarah.
Veteran moves, simple but very veteran moves there. Coming from Sarah Veroshao. I think when the rally is going, Sarah Veroshao already recognized yung empty spot doon sa dulo ng San Juan.
So right now, lalamang ulit ng dalawa dito ang Marikina as Manarang back sets to Rica Blanca. What a save there. Manarang underhand set. Cross-court kill will work here for Team San Juan.
And there you go. Simple volleyball. Not the strongest of hits, but really well placed here on the side of San Juan.
And that's Yana Ong on deck to serve, who also manned not just the blocking department, but offensively in their victory kontra nga dito sa Valenzuela.
Well, that is a very good serve, low floating serve coming from Nicole Ong. It is not actually a perfect reception from Marikina, but with the veteran hands of Sarah Veroshao, it looks as if na magandang reception. And she was able to set that to the opposite hitter.
Manarang sets up to Manalo. On to the work. Back set this time to Rica Blanca with authority.
Too early for Rica Blanca, but you can see the muscle on that attack.
And this extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme. Look at that beautiful set. And that spike coming from Raisa. They go to the right pin. Manarang goes to Tere. Hindi gagana. Manarang from the open to Babiera. Manarang this time with that 1-2 play. Great reflexes for both of these teams. This time, Rica Blanca from the back row, overcooking that hit.
And after that error, half the point of Marikina here, coming off an error dito ng San Juan.
So now that's Bien Juanillo, their captain of Team Marikina.
Ooh.
That will be a bonus point para dito sa San Juan, Jong.
Well, again, when you're inside the volleyball court, you really need to be very decisive whether to get that ball or not. Kita natin, Taneo medyo nakalangan whether she'll get that free ball or not.
Perfect first ball. Says Babiera on that last play. Another push, but this time, that will save that.
And Veroshao, well, good intention actually. She actually knew na medyo nakabante na din yung depensa ng San Juan. But unfortunately, medyo napalakas nga lang. yung bato doon ni Sarah.
Direction, that's Berses who just served. Lalabas na nga ang bola dito. Berses. Also, kilala yan sa kanyang mga powerful services. And now, lamang dito ng isa ang San Juan kung saan kanina sila pa nga humahabol dito. Bershao tries to connect from the middle. Scramble D. Sarah. Apparently, Mateo out. Just like that, Devils have third early here in the first set, 86 in their score.
You're watching the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Making their debut today, the Marikina Lady Shoemasters are coming in excited. Kunento nga nila sa akin na masaya silang makasali sa MPVA kahit na 4 na beses pa lang sila nakapag-training magsimula ang nakaraang linggo. Hindi raw gaanong naging mahirap ang naging preparasyon nila kasi college pa lang magkakakilala na sila. Despite the very short amount of time that they had to train, it wasn't difficult to adjust kasi buo na ang team. Ngayon, gusto magpakilala muli ng Marikina bilang ang team na hindi basta-basta lang sumisuko. Ilalaban nila ng ilalaban hanggang sa dulo. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Fiona, for that report. Indeed, hindi pa nga matagal na magkakasama itong Marikina Lady Shoemasters. 4 times pa lang.
Oh.
And, well, when I spoke nga earlier to Coach Andy, sabi pa nga nila sa akin na, alam mo, they didn't have the chance or that enough time to scout their opponents.
Oh, yeah. But I think, well, right now, with the veterans that they have, Mireales, Oliveros, and Veracruz, more than gelling, I think they need leadership. And yun nga, yung tendency ng kalaban, they just really need to study that really well.
Right now, it's gonna be a 2-point lead para dito sa San Juan Lady Knights. Panalo with that strong serve, running attack. Well read by the blockings of San Juan. Another block there. No entry. Oliveros. Sinubukan gawa ng paraan. And from that left pin, not gonna work. Pero Xiao, balik sa gitna. Long rally alert. And that will be an error on the side of Berses.
I think we've seen a couple of errors here for both squad, but what also very interesting here is that since bago nga yung mga composition dito for both squads, they don't know the tendency yet and the kind of play na pwedeng gawin of each squad. So let's see how each team will adjust in each and every play na gagawin ng mga setters nila.
That immediate connection between itong ang si Donato as well as Veracruz, it's working out well for the Lady Shoemasters.
Exactly. And right now, as we can see, activated na yung middle blocker dito ng Marikina. Let's see if that will continue here.
And the service ace will be delivered here, courtesy of Mirales.
And good idea here for Marikina. Napansin ko kanina, they're trying to put some muscle and load sa services nila. You know, your service is your first form of attack. So if we can put some juice on your services, then why not?
And look at that hammer kill, courtesy of Rica Blanca.
A very young, high leaper. Opposite hitter here from San Juan. Rica Blanca really introducing her name here in the MPVA.
Galing pang backline yun. Ulo sa service ace. Regalo para sa San Juan. Manara ang combination play!
Woo! And Rica Blanca right now from the pipeline, from the outside. And ngayon, a combination play, not a problem here, says Rica Blanca.
This extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme. Raisa Rica Blanca scored 20 points in their previous win kontra nga dito sa Valenzuela. 18 coming from attacks with 1 block and 1 ace. Ngayon, ang kupunan niyan, lamang ng isa. Tough serve. Berishao chooses Oliveros.
And Oliveros, the veteran that she is, medyo sumabla yung unang attempt ni Oliveros, but right now, just breaking the block and scoring a point here for her squad.
Just a 1-point game here in our first set. Underhand set. From the opposite side, there was no coverage. And I think that's going to be lethal on the side of Team San Juan, Jong, knowing na they're going up against a team na kung makikita natin dito yung height difference.
Exactly.
Malaki.
And I think Marikina will try, gelling must be an issue, but Marikina will try to bank on their height to have some deflection sa mga atake dito ng San Juan.
Says trying to connect to Yana. But that didn't work. Manarang to Raisa.
Wow. Daphne, you know, right now as early as first set, I'm running of good words to describe Rica Blanca. She already scored in every zone here on the side of San Juan. And right now, from the opposite,
Sharp serve! And that will do the goods para dito sa San Juan. At medyo kumambay na nga itong si Frey at the service area.
and right now, well, beautiful things happen here for both squad is that yung services nila extra loaded. So patibayan dito ng service reception.
Sara, nilagay sa gitna. Ses. Cooper Ses. Not gonna work. And from the left pin, and unfortunately, one player from Team San Juan scratches the net. Oliveros with that service. Well, overcooking that one, kaya babalik sa 2 puntos ang lamang dito ng San Juan. A chance to bring their squad para sa ating second technical timeout. 15-13.
Oh,
Misread by Oliveros on that last sequence and sending a service ace. Itong si Yana Ong. And that float serve right on that sweet line. 16-13 is her score. Lamang ng 3 lamang ang Team San Juan Lady Knights go for gold kontra dito sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters, and substitution will be necessary for Team Marikina. Oliveros magpapahinga muna dito, and replacing her is gonna be itong si Martinez. Receiving that one, and Panalo taking advantage of that gift.
and welcome to the scoring department. Tere Manalo on that over-receive. Regalo from Marikina.
4-point game here in our set number 1. Tough serve. Go to the opposite side and hitting zone 1.
And not the strongest of hits again. Well, right now you can see na gelling and knowing each other really seems to be a problem here for Marikina, but very mature, I must say. They know exactly where to put and where to place the ball.
Nara. Just so, itong team Marikina Lady Shoemasters thought that that will bang out.
And I think both squads that medyo I think nagkakapaan yung both squads, they're actually very quite conservative pa on their attacks but really well executed when it comes to long shots and targeting those end lines.
Kaya ngayon, double substitution for the Lady Knights. The Guzman and Picara will come in. Palitan muna si Nara as well as si Rica Blanca. Let's see if we can witness quality minutes for two of these girls. 5-point deficit. Bonillo setting it straight to the net.
And a couple of service error here from Marikina.
And syempre, Jong, 4 na puntos pa lang din to at running attack. Tigar was there to defend.
And it's really so hard for San Juan to cross that ball. That is really quite ambitious. But right now, 3-point lead here for San Juan. No room for complacency.
Number 24, Jackie Stanio out. Number 13, Linda Pascoe.
Ngayon, itong si Pasco naman ang papasok para sa Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Plays an outside hitter for Marikina and the Guzman targeting zone 1.
Fresh from the bench, De Guzman already on the scoring department. Well, I think San Juan for the past plays, they just really targeting those end line from the back zone dito ng Marikina. And yeah, Marikina Daphne, I think they're still having a challenge to defend that area.
Over receiving that one, almost a gift. But still, miscommunication in getting that last ball. Chance sana na maging buhay pa rin from that play.
But as you can see, there are a lot of miscues here on the side of Marikina. Well, given that I think they've mentioned, try Fiona, na 4 na beses pa lang sila nagka-practice.
Sara tries to connect. And that running attack once again effective.
And despite that they've just practiced for 4 times, well, as you can see, there's no much problem when it comes to conversion and execution. How much more Daphne if makapag-practice pa itong Marikina and they get to know each other well.
Speaking of getting to know each other well, mukhang kilalang kilala na nga ng Team San Juan ang isa't isa as Yana Ong delivering another bucket for her squad and a timeout will be needed here, 22-17.
Palo ng middle sa bumabagsak. Ito yung tina-target nila. Itong open, oh. Itong open na yan. Kanina pa yan eh. Kung hindi kantong-kanto, itong sideline. So long ball. Actually, dito rin sa kabila eh. So huwag kayong pumasok. Huwag kayong pumasok pag dumipensa kayo sa kanila. Medyo matras kayo konti. Pag itong pumalo, on this side. Pag itong pumalo. Pag ito, nakita nyo nang doon na nakaharap. Yung nandito, iwanan mo na yan. Kayong tatlo, cross. Iwanan nyo na to, ha.
Same thought, coach. You know, kaya kanina itong San Juan, most of their points, I think, really came from those long shots, cross-court or down the line because pumapasok yung depensa dito ng Marikina at medyo napapabayaan nga yung back zone nila. And San Juan keeps on targeting that and scoring a point for their squad.
Picar. Great blockings for San Juan. Yan goes to the open. Paul was trying to save that ball. Pero hindi naging enough yung effort doon.
Let's watch the replay. Garcia managed to break that block and score a point here for San Juan. And the defender, it's too late for her to catch the ball.
Biggest lead here in set number 1 so far at 6. Yan, 1-2 play. Sweet donut hole.
A very cute 1-2 play there coming from Tikar.
Pero ngayon, another timeout will be called since San Juan is already at set point.
Uli mo na. Eh, wala na tayong pakialam sa score. Tingnan natin, mapapahaba pa natin to. Yun lang ha. No stress yan, no pressure. Tara, babahin nila. Bigay niya, banata mo. Banata mo. Kahit
Ito nga mukhang may babanatan talaga dito ang Marikina as per their coach. But well, as we can see, sabi nga ni coach, play with no pressure. It is not about ngayon of getting the set because you need to play perfect volleyball to catch with the points that Marikina has right now. But you need to challenge yourself hanggang saan nila kaya and to get that momentum para madala na second set.
Olivares was blocked on that last sequence. Yan. Goes to the open, trying to end things up. But apparently, ito ngang si Donato scratching the net and ending things up early here in set number 1. 7-point lead and first set belongs para dito sa San Juan at Lady Knights go for gold, 25-17. (25-17) was our set number 1 score. As we see here, Tere, Raisa, and Yana all smiles as they were able to secure set number 1. Pero balikan natin ang pangyayari doon kung saan nakita natin in the early first set, dikitan lang ang nangyari. Pero for some reason, biglang lumobo yung kalamangan dito na tinake advantage naman ng Team San Juan.
Exactly. And of course, for Team San Juan, they don't need to be complacent because Marikina here, they are composing of a veteran good players like Verashao, Oliveros, and Meriales. But I think gelling really must have been an issue for the Marikina. And for San Juan kabaliktaran, they played as if they're in one page with one goal, and that is to continue their winning streak here in this league.
So now let's take a look at our set 1 stats. Lamang nga dito ang San Juan, 13 compared to 7 delivered by Marikina.
Very identical yung errors natin in Daphne, but I think this is an issue of gelling because if there is no gelling, Daphne, it's really hard to execute and to read even yung kasama mo, I mean, on what will be the tendency. And let's see if after that first set, if there will be a change sa laro dito ng Marikina.
It's too early to tell at syempre unang set pa lang naman ang nasecure dito ng San Juan. And let's also acknowledge how Verashao tried to vary her playmaking style, making sure that she will be able to utilize her middle blockers as early as the first set. As we see here, Marikina Lady Shoemasters. First set was already snatched. Pero ito, Raisa Rica Blanca. Siyempre, very deadly for San Juan. Another smile there.
All smiles because of one good reason. They're playing really good. And I know that they must have been really preparing for their second win here today.
Berses also activated there by Manarang earlier. Manarang opening things up. And that's how you would want
Yes.
to open a set here.
And of course, right now, diba, if you could actually again score from the service deck, then why not just put some load and muscle and challenge the service reception dito ng kalaban?
Another strong serve there. Pero Xiao, that was a high ball coming from Pasco. 2 straight points for San Juan.
Enrica Blanca hindi pa tapos sa pagpapakilala on the greatness that she has, scoring her 5th point here kontra Marikina.
Another intentional serve. Sara tries to connect from the middle. She's hitting that one.
Well, I admire the effort here of this veteran setter, Sara Verishao, on trying to connect in each of every player sa team niya. But it will take time. But let's see. Challenge is up here kontra San Juan.
Another ace will be delivered here by Ces Manarang. It's going to be her second service ace here in the second set. And this time, overcooking that serve. I think deserve niya naman na yun. Medyo makapagpahinga.
Exactly. She's been there for quite some time already. The Kapitan na on deck to serve right now, Dab for Marikina.
Strong serve delivered. Check ball will be granted. That will be a point for Gray.
And now Garcia, well, not a very fancy kind of a hitter, but really very effective. Really well-played shot here for Garcia.
For Marikina Lady Shoemasters, most of their players are also collegiate players from World City Colleges. Great activation there.
And now, San Juan, aside from they played as if that they are, been playing for a long time now. They're playing with all smiles on their faces.
Ray Garcia. Chance here for San Juan. Combination play. Nadine Garces delivering the goods para dito sa Lady Knights.
And how can you not having that very good combination play, all due to that very good first ball, allowing here the setter of San Juan to create a variety of play, made all possible of that good reception.
Great reading at the net and converting that to a point para dito kay Yana Ong. Kaya ngayon, ito ang Team San Juan magdadala sa atin sa ating unang technical timeout, 8-1.
Marikina Pilipinas Volleyball Association would like
You're still tuned in to the Marikina Pilipinas Volleyball Association. It's been a roller coaster ride on the San Juan side of things as they tell me that one of their difficulties lies in staying composed as a team. Pag may mali, nahihirapan daw talaga silang mag-recover agad. Galing sa dalawang pagkatalo, alam nila na ang pinakabutas nila ay sa receive. Kaya naman sa training, halos kalahati ng oras nakadedicate talaga sa service receive. Ngayon, magkakaalaman kung paano maya apply ang mga ginagawa sa training as they keep the fight going to try and end their losing streak. Now back to you, Daphne and John.
Thank you, Fiona. Well, I'd love to agree dun sa sinasabi na nagiging problema talaga nila yung every time na may mali sila, they're having that difficult avenue on how they would redeem themselves. Well, in the previous games I've covered sa kanila kasi parang yun yung nagiging sakit talaga nila na kahit kaya pa nilang humabol, pero pag hahabol talaga sila, nahihirapan sila.
Exactly, and I think that is a matter of, more than volleyball, more than the physical strength, Daphne, it is, the mental fortitude that na kailangan mo because everything after changing a snap here, playing volleyball.
And a change of snap here as the lead is driven down to 5 points. And that's Leila Pasco serving for the Lady Shoemasters. Double quick! And Raisa Rica Blanca.
Well, Riga Blanca, we know, with, of course, nothing against, but with her belt, you cannot expect that there is so much power coming from within, from this young girl, to put in much power every time that she hit the ball.
Alam mo, nagiging perfect talaga yung setup para dito kay Manara. Every time there's also a perfect first ball. Sara. From that right pin, what a set there. May pa rin ang bola dito. Go to the opposite side. And Mondelio delivering para dito sa Marikina.
Well, medyo sinuwerte. Already mishit out of timing dito si Juanillo. But luckily, medyo late yung blocker sa pagbaba, allowing the ball to get across dito sa side ng Marikina, ng San Juan rather.
Parang nagay sa gitna. Nabantayan. High ball. Ses. Uberses. And Manalo overshoots that one.
Missing a few inch there from the end line.
So a mini run delivered by Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters down to a 4-point game. Speaking of
And Daphne right now, I think Iris Olivero is still trying to get her groove there. I think that is her second, third error from the service net.
first ball was there, but Xiao goes to the open.
And that is attack from Taneo. She's way underneath that ball and lack of follow through, and there is really a slim chance for that ball to go inside if nakailalim ka talaga ng bola and you're trying to hit the ball really hard.
Rica Blanca, 21-year-old. Bata pa, pero yung pinapakita performance dito, well-experienced na talaga. Setting it up. Go to Verses. Doon ang depensa, pero Xiao back sets. Great anticipation on that one. Willing to send the ball well. Kaya ngayon, bababa sa 5 ang kalamangan ng Lady Knights.
Well, right now for Marikina, they're playing right now actually good despite sabi nga ni Fiona the fact that they're just had their practice 4 times.
It's bien Juanillo. Nagawan pa rin ang paraan niya ng Isis Manarang.
Good presence of mind there coming from their setter. Nakita niya medyo tikit ng bola sa net. And the best thing that you could do is to just to tip that over and do a 1-2 play.
Pero Xiao back sets. Another point here for San Juan. And it's not how they want itong Team Marikina Lady Shoemasters would perform here in the second set. So a timeout will be called.
Yung play mo. In fact, pwede nga siya, kunyari, andito ka. Si Tess papasok o dito, tapos siya yung B. Galing siya dyan, pwedeng B. Ito, pwedeng A or back. Kasi nagmi-middle din siya. So, pwedeng mong pabilisin yung play. Ngayon, papapasukin mo to, ito pwedeng mabilis din. So, faster play. Pag tinaas mo, nalulula.
And there goes, hence familiarity and gelling is somehow right now, at this very moment, an issue here from Marikina. Well, sabi nga ni Coach Tito, to Sara Verociao, to just making some alalay sa mga sets na binibigay niya dito sa kanyang mga haters because medyo nalulula nga sa mga veteran sets na binibigay dito ni Sara sa kanyang mga attackers.
And Nadine scoring another point here for Team San Juan. Eight-point lead for the Lady Knights. Better first ball. Verociao connects in the middle and Mirales.
And that is something that I'm quite excited to see between Verociao and Mirales because Mirales, sabi ko nga, one of the few middle blockers from last year who can score double digits even as a middle blocker. And imagine the connection that Mirales and Verociao could actually build and the performance that you could get if maayos na lang connection nila.
And I guess what's also working out on the side of the San Juan Lady Knights is syempre yung pag-utilize talaga ni Coach Clarence dun sa kanyang core, which is yung Mapua.
Yeah.
Core kasi doon talaga, syempre tagal na magkakasama.
Totoo.
Mas araw, kumbaga everyday. So they're really connecting. Doon na yung relationship nila sa isa't isa.
And yung mga bagay na kasanayan mo na nagkaroon ka ng relasyon, mahirap na talagang i-let go yan, Daphne.
Parang iba na yung Jong. Pero let's take a look at this one as Leila Pasco scoring a point here coming from the bench. Itong first set. At nagbibigay ng quality na performance as Garcia with an attack error.
Well, a couple of errors here for both squads when it comes to their attacks.
So the buzzer was hit in there. I think they are trying to clarify something here from our second referee as well as our table officials.
And Sara Verociao claiming that she is actually the right server on that rotation. But the first referee is trying to verify this with our second referee since our second referee is actually in charge of checking the rotation of each squad.
Meanwhile, Team San Juan Lady Knights taking advantage of that one, speaking with each other. And that's Sara Verociao, well-experienced center for the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Played for Team Caloocan in the previous MPVA season. Six-point game, so that's going to be a crucial call for both referees.
Let's see what will be the call here, Daphne, after our first referee tried to clear things out with our second referee.
(15-9) is our score earlier. First game natin, Jong. We've witnessed a sweep victory para dito sa Binyan Tatakjel kontra sa Negros. So this is just the second game of our triple header. At magkakaroon pa nga tayo ng third game. Ang puntos mapupunta para dito sa San Juan. 16-8 ang ating score. set number 2. Para dito sa laro, Marikina Lady Shoemasters going up against San Juan Lady Knights. Go for gold.
And I think the call earlier was a rotational fault ang tinawag na dito sa Marikina. A free point now for San Juan.
And that says Manarang. She's a 20-year-old young setter. Raisa from the right pin. May pa rin ang bola dito. Chansa. Manarang setting it up to Yana. Another bucket.
Another point there for San Juan. Again, if ever talaga na nakakuha ng magandang bola or magandang service receive itong San Juan, Manarang really taking advantage of the luxury that she has on setting that ball and create a play here for the squad.
Problema yan para dito San Juan kasi si Manarang ulit ang nagsiservice dito, who delivered 2 service aces earlier, pero yung atake na yun susobra.
But of course, I think with that error coming from Rica Blanca and with the amount of the points that binigay niya for San Juan, I think the coach will still forgive that error ni Rica Blanca.
Another gift here will be given for the Lady Knights as Manarang shoots sets.
Oh!
And Garcia ending things through.
And Garcia seems really liking that set.
And this extreme spike of the set is brought to you by Extreme. The substitution here as De La Cruz coming in, replacing Garcia.
With an ample amount of fans and support coming from De La Cruz here sa bench.
It's Margo De La Cruz. And look at that confidence that Margo De La Cruz is delivering para dito sa San Juan Lady Knights, and even pointing. Ito nga si Coach Clarence Esteban, and with that energy, a timeout meanwhile for Marikina.
Middle nila, di ba sabi ko, pag nag-block kayo dito, dyan ang bagsak. Dyan ang bagsak kanina. So, middle, move here, sarado nyo to. Okay? Second, pag pumalo to kanina pa nagko-cross court, dito bumagsak bola niya. Okay, Leila, ikaw ba nasa harap? Pusog ka dito. Kasi pag nasa dulo ka, ito palo. Wala kayong nabablock, bukas na bukas to. Huwag kang masyado dumulo, dito ka lang. Okay, cross court. Kasi pag nag-cross, pag butas naman yan nakukuha niyan down the line, oh. Sarado nyo to, yung cross. So, umusog ka rito. Same, bien, same sa kabila. Huwag kang masyado dumulo, pumasok ka ng konti. Pero yung kanina yung set, dulo yan. Then move here. Okay, ganito gawin mo. Huwag kang mag-start dyan. Punta ka dito, dito ka magsimula. Tara.
That is, for me, quite a long and very strategic timeout dito from Marikina. Specific instruction on their position and what is expected for them to do. Nasaan sila sa defensive pattern nila. Because even that service, simple service, floating service na binibigay ito ng San Juan, ikakaproblema pa dito.
That will be an overreaching though on the side of San Juan.
Because minsan, Daphne, nagka-coverreaching kasi minsan sobrang gigil mo na paluin yung regalo, but you really need to allow the setter to set the ball first, especially if the setter is trying to set that and you hit that ball, you'll be called for an overreaching.
At pinabawi agad itong si Yana Ong from that overreaching violation.
And everything's happened really fast. The connection, the approach, and the score there coming from Nicole Ong.
You know, I just can't believe that Ses Manarang is only 20 years old.
Wow.
Sa mga kaabang-abang na players
Yes.
for Mapua University.
Definitely.
Look at the back set. Over-receiving that one. Second chance here. Go to Berses. She was blocked. Another back set here. And that attack will go out para dito kay Raisa.
Ulrica Blanca saying it might be an inside, but our linesman much closer, way closer dito sa ating end line.
Great serve.
Wow.
Raisa Rica Blanca, this 21-year-old, another point being delivered after that attack error earlier.
Exactly. Very young player, so much hope with this young girl. And the decision, Daphne, you know, from a strong hit, doing some power tip, really very successful here for this young girl.
Battle at the net, and that point will be granted on the side of Team Marikina. But still a double-digit lead. 10-point lead specifically.
Yes. 10-point comfortable lead dito for San Juan.
Pero itong San Juan, 4 na puntos na lang para makuha ulit itong ikalawang set.
And right now, playing with no pressure here for San Juan. Manalo, Rica Blanca, Ong, even Garcia, playing with so much, very loose on their movement here, really helping them to anticipate and to defend yung mga atake na binibitawan dito ng Marikina.
Right now, Domingo as the playmaker replacing itong si Verusiao. Manarang. Dutere. Almost a missed set. De La Cruz with that off-speed, scoring her second point. And once again, tinuturo pa nga itong
Yes.
si Coach Clarence.
Simple volleyball there coming from De La Cruz, who will a little bit of, you know, of walking with so much poise there after that attack.
Margo De La Cruz. Parang pinapatahimik pa nga ang crowd. Studied at Adamson University in high school. Itong si Margo De La Cruz. Pero ngayon, 2 points away from securing set number 2. Meanwhile, Marikina with still a chance to hold on. Nothing is impossible.
Back-to-back service error here for both squads. But of course, for San Juan, really a comfortable 12-point lead to seal set number 2.
Tere with that strong serve. Domingo just sending it. Battle at the net. Ang puntos mapupunta sa Lady Shoemasters.
11 more points for Marikina to tie things up here. Contra San Juan, a little bit ambitious, but you need to play perfect volleyball. But more than that, I think you just need to get momentum to carry on coming to the third set.
Manarang, underhand set to De La Cruz. Third point for Margo De La Cruz. Just enjoying this match. And a homegrown player of Team San Juan. Bringing spark and all smiles for her squad. And just like that, muli, San Juan Lady Knights ang kukuha ng second set. Let's take a look. Ito nga San Juan Lady Knights go for gold, securing second set. Kung saan mas nakita natin yung ball distribution very equal at kahit sinong ipasok, nagko-contribute ng points for them.
Well, what's good about here for San Juan is that for the vast improvement that they had, especially coming from our 2023 edition, and kita mo naman talaga, Rica Blanca scoring very good here for San Juan. You have also Ong manning the middle, and also yung mga bagong bunot natin like De La Cruz, really making sure to contribute a point here for their squad.
You know, it only proves na andun yung excitement na dala dito ng Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association in terms of attacks. Lamang ng 10
Yes.
dito ang San Juan.
And I think that is a simple showing of great domination here for San Juan. Imagine 15-5 and Marikina failed to even tally a single block or an ace here contra San Juan. And if this will continue, this will be very dangerous here for San Juan of securing their second win here in this league, and for Marikina, early experience of a blemish record here in the MPVA.
And tingnan natin kung sino ang papairali na players naman dito on the side of Coach Andy. Pero ito, Raisa Rica Blanca delivering a lot of points para nga dito sa team San Juan Lady Knights. All the way from Calatagan, Batangas, kahit nandito sa Cavite. So far, already scoring 7
Wow.
points.
7 big points, Daphne, despite the fact na marami sa team ng San Juan na nakapag-contribute ng points sa kanila. That 7 big points is really a very good number here for highly distributed San Juan Lady Knights.
Tikar. To the Guzman. A point here as we see Coach Clarence utilizing other players this time. The Guzman already inside, as well as Tikar and Tanagan. At nanatili na nga dito si De La Cruz, but Tikar sending it straight to the net.
And right now, for San Juan, you know, there's really nothing so fancy. I know that they are great players, but they are really nothing so fancy on their attacks. They're just simply rolling the ball over in their hands. But it is Marikina who really failed to anticipate yung mga atake na binibigay dito ng Lady Knights.
Pero kailangan din talaga natin i-consider yung kanilang struggle in terms of their trainings. Kumaga, syempre, malaking aspeto yun na nagkakapaan pa sila sa isa't isa.
Exactly.
Two-point game here in set number 3. Able to survive on that hard service. Tikar. Combination play to the Guzman. This time, chooses Margo. Coverage, andoon. From the right pin. No one was there to pick that ball up.
Well, poor communication there on who will get that ball. But lucky break dito for Marikina. And if there is some best time for them to actually, you know, to be pumped up, to be extra motivated, and to extend this set, I think this is the best time right now for them to do so.
Not the best first ball. Margo, she was blocked. Back set to the Guzman. Adding some force on that hit. First ball, not a problem. Margo once again, and that will sail out.
That simple, you know, ball rolling coming from De La Cruz. Medyo nauubusan na ng diskarte, and it is now well manned from Marikina.
So we are deadlocked at 3 in the third set as Ong setting it up to Margo. Great redemption from that one.
From off speed in the previous attempts, Margo now doing and, you know, gone long there, and it is successful here for San Juan.
Now says Babiera already inside. Yan. Chooses Margo. Great slog there, coming from Pasco.
And I think right now that is one of the most, if not the most convincing attack na nakita ko dito from Marikina. Pasco making sure to break that block and finally stop the bleeding here for Marikina.
So this set is tied at 4. Not the best first ball. And look at Guzman targeting zone 1. Ginawan pa rin niya ng paraan yon.
And Guzman right now with so much smart actually on her attacks from off speed, from down the line. Actually, that is quite an awkward set already, but still managed to get that ball rolling and score a point here for San Juan.
Back-to-back points coming from Hana de Guzman, this time from the service deck.
Very strong service there coming from de Guzman.
So that 2-point lead was all because of Hana. Yan. Goes to Margo. That will not go over.
Yes, and I think our first referee is really way much closer sa net. And I think he knew already na hindi na lumabas yung bola.
Just a 1-point game. Short serve, and that will be an ace, courtesy of Pasco, Leila Pasco.
And Pasco right now targeting Margo de la Cruz, who previously committed an error. Medyo mababa pa yung moral niyan. And good decision, as we can see, failed to get that very good reception.
First ball, nagiging problema dito ng Lady Knights. Baruchao activates from the middle. Almost is never enough.
And as we can see, Oliveros medyo quite a little bit excited on getting that ball and failed to have a very good timing.
Firm serve. Oliveros giving a free ball, running attack. And Babs scoring her first point here on this match, bringing her squad to our first technical timeout here in set number 3.
Marikina Pilipinas Volleyball Association would like to thank our user partner, the Pilipinas TV from Signal TV. Our official technical sponsors, GE Sports, Mikasa, official ball, A6, XIV, our official healthcare, Jerfor, and Volleyball Masters Philippines. We would also like to thank our official suppliers, Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances, and Sports Innovation.
You're still watching the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Being a student athlete isn't an easy feat, with its ups and downs of being both on and off the court. Sa mga panahong nahihirapan na siya at naiisip ng sumuko, laging binabalikan ni Raisa Ricablanca ang ginawa ng tita niya para sa kanya. Raisa told me that before her tita passed away, she shared a photo of her while she was still in Adamson. The caption said, "I believe it is difficult, but it will be possible." This serves as her motivation to keep going in every single game. As she steps up on the court today, she's also showing up for her tita up in heaven. Now back to you, Jong and Daphne.
Thank you so much, Fiona, for that report. And it goes to show kapag may mga pinagdadaanan ka talaga, that really pushes you to become better, not just as an individual, but also as a player. Yun ang pinapakita nga itong si Raisa Ricablanca.
And what a way to fuel a person is, of course, you know, those experiences that strengthens us. And kita naman natin dito, Ricablanca, really very formidable performance right now.
Pero ngayon, once again, De La Cruz scoring points from the service area.
Ang bigat dito ng serve ni De La Cruz. Really challenging the service reception ng Marikina.
Dicar goes to the open. Doon ang depensa. Underhand set. Oliveros once again overshooting that ball.
And Irish Oliveros still trying to make a point here for Marikina, but for the previous attempt, really underneath that ball. No follow through on the attack. And poor conversion right now here for Marikina.
And another service ace here coming from Margot de Guzman, a homegrown player of San Juan and Lady Knights. Timeout muna ang ipapatawag dito ni Coach Andy.
Si Iris muna. Okay, pahinga muna, relax. Pahinga muna, inom tubig. Relax lang. Pero, guys, you have to care about the ball kasi sayang kung hindi natin effort. Leila, bigay mo na sa libero. Pati libero, inaagaw mo po, ngalang-ala. Dito ka na. Si Buen na yun. Ito na yung libero. Sa kanya na yung kalahati. Si Bien dito ka na. Hayaan mo na yung libero. Pag sa gitna, bigay mo na sa libero yan. Walang Pag pumalo ka, yung short ball, pupunta dun sa zone 1. Pwede mo ihulog o pwede mo paluin. Kasi walang tao sa short. Pag di mapalo, hulog mo sa likod ng block.
A do or die timeout here coming from Marikina. Well, let's see how this player will respond and how are they going to translate that instruction after that timeout.
Margot de la Cruz with already 6 points on this match. 3 coming from attacks and 3 from aces. Yun ang literal na magic bunot, Joe.
Yes. And of course, aside from the points that De La Cruz already provided for San Juan, it is, I think, the energy that she gave dito sa kanyang mga teammates every time that she serve or hit the ball. All smiles pa din dito sa De La Cruz.
But right now, mukhang di sila mahahangiti right after that 1-2 play headed by, of course, Sara Berushao. Hindi nila inakalang gagawin yon.
Yeah.
5-point game here in set number 3. Yan. Goes to the open. Great read at the net. One more time. Too wide on that attack.
Well, right now, Mirales really needs to put some muscle on her services because for sure, if maganda yung pasa dito ng San Juan, pupunta dito kay Barbiera. Let's see.
This time, it's Hannah who struggled on that attack. And now, itong kalamangan nga will be trimmed down by 3 points. Team Miriales. Another service ace here. Kargado lahat ng services.
Well, connection may be quite a challenge for Marikina, especially on the playmaking. So if we can put some muscle and score a point from the service deck, then why not? Making it 3 straight service aces from Team Miriales.
3 straight service aces and a 5-0 run on the side of the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. So down to a 1-point game. And mukhang hindi na muna talaga sila pwedeng uminti. Timeout will be called.
Malayo naman yung pinanggagalingan, harangin na lang agad. Huwag na lang iasa sa kasama. Pag kukunin, magsalita lang, tapos tapatan na lang. Okay? Dahil lang sa gano'n, nawala yung 6 na 5 yung kinuha nila sa service receive lang. Chin, pag-atake, huwag ka manggigil. Kahit balito ka manggigil, paluin mo lang ng mata. Siyaan mo lang magkamali.
A simple timeout just to break the momentum na nakukuha dito ng Marikina and to eyes, of course, Team Miriales right now who already had 3 straight service aces. And let's see how are they going to respond after that timeout here.
They really have to stop the bleeding after that 5-0 run made by the Lady Shoemasters. No room for complacency. Chin trying to vary her attack this time. Second time around. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. Sara, pinapalo. Hannah with that off-speed defense was there.
And good effort there. Donato talagang pinasukan na ng pinasukan itong mga efforts ng mga sets sa kanyang Vershaw. And finally, when she get that ball, not a well-timed kind of attack, but still, a point is still a point here.
Ladies and gentlemen, This set is tied at 12 and not anymore right after that service error. So lamang dito ng isa ang San Juan. Palitan po tayo ng service error dito. Deadlock at 13. Jong, aside dun sa syempre bago yung naging players here in the second set and yung lack of first ball nga.
Yeah.
Sa tingin mo, ano naging problema for San Juan kung bakit tabla na tayo dito at 13?
Well, it's admitted, Daphne, that for the first two sets, it was really a mastery and domination ng San Juan. And I think there's some sort of complacency na nangyari dito in the third set. And I hope right now, gising na itong San Juan because Marikina, they'll not go home without giving any fight here in this match.
Indeed, syempre, first game nila. At ipapakita talaga nila kung sino sila sa larong ito. Long rally alert. They go to the right pin. And the Guzman unable to pick that ball up. And for the first time here, ito nga Marikina Lady Shoemasters on top by 1 point.
Exactly. And Daphne, San Juan, they may be banking on with the gelling that they have for the past years that they've been playing. But Marikina will surely bank on with experience, with the veteran that they have in their team. So there's really no room for complacency.
What a save there coming from Sarmiento. Tikar. Gustanagan. Sarmiento once again with that defense.
Very frustrated on that save, supposedly save from Donato.
Tied at 14. Double quick. Ball still alive. Tikar back sets. Chooses the Guzman. Nailing it through.
And the Guzman, you know, you really, you will not see her talking and to be very vocal inside the court. But pag kinakailangan na pumuntos and every time na binibigyan siya ng bola, without any hesitation, this Guzman will surely deliver here for San Juan Lady Knights.
Binigay dito sa gitna and Donato scoring another point here.
And Donato, what a way to pay off the error that you committed earlier with that simple quick attack.
And now Cruz. Papasok dito, replacing Oliveros. Medyo malamig pa from the bench and that will be service error. So it's still San Juan Lady Knights who will be delivering us sa ating second technical timeout. Lamang lang po ng isa dito ang San Juan Lady Knights. Go for gold. But earlier, first game nga natin, sweep victory para sa Binyata Takjel kontra sa Team Negros. (16-15). As we see here, Pasco and Berushao manning the play making here. Service ace will be delivered here by the Nagan.
And right now, San Juan not scoring here on the attack, but even from the service line, still managed to deliver and contribute a point here for the Lady Knights.
Chance here. Tikar goes to Ong.
Ong tried her best, just to be a decoy and to deceive that block. But di bumitaw dito yung depensa ng blocking ng Marikina and still managed to deflect. And no entry here for Nicole Ong.
Nato with its service. Astikar, backsets to Guzman. Medyo nalunod sila sa depensa on the side of the Lady Shoemasters. So, 2-point game here, set 3.
And the Guzman right now, very silent during the first few moments in this match. But eventually, I think the percentage that this girl is bringing in this match is really, really, really high.
Almost a service ace. On taking advantage was Bien Juanillo.
And we haven't heard her name in a while. But that is really quick there coming from Juanillo. And I think right now, Marikina is already, medyo pump up na. They already got their timing and rhythm. And let's see if that will continue.
And Margo scoring a point here for her squad. Not just yung kanyang floor defense sa likod or even the service aces. Scoring her 7th point.
And Margot de la Cruz, wonderful and strong services. Amazing floor defense and well-placed attacks coming from this native from San Juan.
Tikar, binigay sa gitna. Pero Xiao. Tikar from the back row naman itong si Tanagad. And that running attack. Apparently that will sail out, but still great connection para dito kay Verushao as well as with Mirales.
Mirales overestimating that power tip. But well, this is only just a 3-point lead. Still very manageable.
Chansa para sa Lady Knights na lamang ng tatlo dito. Margo once again. Ito ng depensa. Verushao chooses their captain. 1-2 play from Tikar. Hindi gagana yan. Pasco from the left pin. Chance here to counter for the Lady Shoemasters as Sara chooses Pasco once again. Scoring a bucket here.
And right now, I think the energy, there are more energy, more smiles here for Marikina here in the third set. And I think that really changes the face in the game here for the Lady Shoemasters. Very close scoring here in the third set.
Down to a 2-point game. Margo with that first ball. And overcooking that hit was the Guzman. 1-point game here in set number 3. And mas naging exciting ang mangyayari dito.
Again, San Juan, they want to continue the winning streak. And they don't want, the debut game of Marikina to spoil yung hard work nila. But De La Cruz on her 8 points.
Margo De La Cruz, another point. Kala natin, kakulitan lang
diba?
yung nadalin niya, especially when she was ejected during the second set. Pero yung tiwala na binigay sa kanya, she's living for it. Over-receiving that one. Yan. Tries to connect to Babs. She was blocked.
And Babiera, I know she may be blocked on that sequence, but given an ample amount of playing time, Babiera, just like Mirales, one of the notable middle blockers that we've witnessed during the inaugural season of MPVA last year.
And that service will sail out. 2-point game here in set number 3. Makakapit pa kaya dito ang Lady Shoemasters o uuwing panalo at masaya. Itong Lady Knights. Oliveros from the opposite side. Not gonna work. Tikar, scramble D. Verushao to Oliveros once again, hindi kagana. Yan. To Chin. Overcooking that kill.
May halong gigil na, losing her footing on that attempt. No follow through. Reason for the ball to go outside.
Struggling that first ball. Hana, ginagawa ng paraan. Oliveros, high drop.
Yes.
And that will sail out.
Lose opportunity for Marikina. You know, you could just simply give that ball to your opponent.
First ball was there. Sara. Perfect timing and perfect blocking para dito kay Ong.
Nicole Ong, she may be struggling, but right now, 8 points for Nicole Ong.
Nila isipin, wala ka na siyang pakialam sa kanila. Kukunin mo lang. Okay, ganun lang. Huwag nyo na isipin yung score. Didikit ka niya, 3 lang eh. Didikit ka niya, sigurado. Naghihirapan niya eh. Yung advantage mo, minsan single block yung setter. Diretso mo konti, huwag mo ibaon pababa. Diretso mo doon, medyo habaan mo ng konti. Eh, tara, okay lang yan.
And here you go, a very high time here for Marikina at that timeout because there's really now no time for them to respond, but right now there is just a 3-point lead. And one single mistake could actually change the course of this game.
Tikar goes to Chin. Power gets through. Pero Xiao. At kumakapit pa rin dito. Led by Juanillo.
2 match point save there from Marikina. Way much better performance here compared to the first and second set. Let's see if they can extend this one.
Passive serve. Tikar. Goes to the Guzman.
Oh!
Underhand set. Pasco sending it through. Yan. Back sets to Hana. Off speed. Pasco. Great blockings at the net. Pasco once again. And apparently, she just hit the antenna. But still great intention on that one. Trying to prolong this one. What a performance we saw. Kaya ganun na lang din yung celebration at saya. Kulitan na binigay sa atin itong San Juan and Lady Knights go for gold. But still, huge congratulations for Marikina Lady Shoemasters for giving us a great introduction. Although they fell short kontra dito sa San Juan, nakita rin natin yung potential in the upcoming games.
Yes. And of course, there's really nothing to be ashamed of here for Marikina, despite the fact that they've only practiced 4 times. Still, a great showing, especially here in the third set, challenging the very good floor defense ng San Juan. Looking forward for a well-gelled, for a much gelling team here for Marikina.
So for our final scores, 25-17, 25-13, and 25-22. San Juan Lady Knights go for gold, clinching another victory. 25-17, 25-13, and 25-22 is our final scores kung saan ito ang San Juan Lady Knights go for gold, clinching another victory para sa ating MPVA. What a sweep na ibinigay sa atin ng San Juan kontra dito sa Marikina. Pero para sa ating Queen of the Court, Jong, sino bang napili mo?
You know, being Queen of the Court, Daphne, it is more than just the number that you could provide for your team. I think it is more about the regions, the energy, and the light that you give into your team. So we've choose, of course, none other than more than the smart services and attacks that she provided. Our Queen of the Court right now is Margo de la Cruz with 8 points here kontra Marikina Lady Shoemasters.
8 points, 5 attacks, and 3 aces. At kasama niya na nga ngayon si Fiona Bacani.
Yes, so kasama ko ngayon ang ating Queen of the Court na mukhang hindi pa naniniwala sa mga pangyayari. Pero Margo, ano sa tingin mo yung nag-motivate sa inyo para mag-bounce back galing sa dalawa niyong pagkatalo?
Siguro yung mga pagkatalo namin na hindi namin ina-expect and nagpinagandahan din naman namin ngayon kaya nakakabawi-bawi na. Yun na.
So ngayon naman Margo, grabe yung kasi yung energy mo sa court. Ano naman na-feel mo ngayon na naipanalo mo na rin para sa San Juan?
Ayun, masaya kasi pangalawang panalo na namin and masaya naman yung team namin at yung manager namin sa taas. Ayun, salamat.
Margo, balita ko, birthday mo pala kahapon. Happy birthday naman sa'yo. Pero sa ngayon, meron ka bang gustong batiin ng mga nanonood sa'yo, mga friends, family, supporters?
Ayun, thank you po pala kay Senator Jinggoy and sa Go for Gold and kay Sir Jun Usman. Ayun, sir. Hello, sir. And sa mga family and friends ko na sumusuporta sa amin, thank you sa inyo.
Thank you so much again, Margo. Congratulations and happy birthday sa'yo. That's all from us over here with the Queen of the Court. Now back to you, Jong and Daphne.
Thank you so much, Fiona. And once again, congratulations, Margo de la Cruz, bringing radiance na,
Yes.
sabi mo, Jong, para dito sa San Juan Lady Knights go for gold.
And I think that it is a very well-deserved recognition for Margo de la Cruz.
Now, let's take a look at our highlights kung saan dito nga sa set number 1. Medyo nikit din naman ito. We saw early activation from the middle on the side of Team Marikina. Verishao distributing the ball well. Pero syempre, ito nga, the Mapua base squad, the San Juan Lady Knights, just overpowering and overruling that set.
And of course, the gelling problem of Marikina was not able to solve by the veteran presence of Sara Verishao, of Irish Oliveros and Tintin Mariales. And still, here, San Juan appearing to be victorious with domination here on the first set kontra Marikina.
Kita din natin na nagpapakilala dito ang Team Marikina, although they fell short here in set
San Juan at
number
Lady
1.
Knights go for gold.
25-17. And here in set number 2, kita natin, ginamit dito for Team Marikina sila Juanillo as well as Oliveros and Miriales.
And this is the set where San Juan registered a 15 attacks over 5 only of Marikina, and then that only shows the mastery and what practice, and of course on getting to know your teammates really could do for your team. And San Juan really playing as if they are really on a one page, one goal, and that goal is to have your second win here in this match.
And Ces Manarang just setting the standard, starting set number 2 with 2 service aces. Kaya naging score natin was 25-13. And here in the third set, it was a close one. A different set of players we've witnessed here, but we also saw how ito nga si Margo de Guzman just giving hope for her squad. At syempre yung light din kasi na binigay niya, although nagkadikitan na, pero yung depensa niya at yung contribution niya sa atake nandoon.
Exactly. And again, sabi ko nga, whenever I see great players really showing so much heart, very vocal in leadership, if there is a statistics on measuring and tallying the motivation and the power na binibigay ng player, I think Margo de la Cruz really stepping up on this game and really deserve of the Queen of the Court here in this match.
25-17, 25-30. San Juan Lady Knights go for gold, clinching a victory this afternoon. Now let's move on to our match summary kung saan in terms of attacks, 38 compared to 22 ang binigay sa atin ng Lady Knights.
And right now, as we can see, full domination San Juan, after 3 games, improving and improving, 38 attacks, over 22, the blocking and also the aces na binigay dito, which 3 na nanggaling dito kay Margo de la Cruz. Opponent errors quite identical, but I must say, for Marikina, of course, there's really nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, the gelling issue is there. All they need to do is to practice, to get each other well. But right now, for San Juan, continue the immaculate record, the winning streak, and of course, to a much better finish here in the season.
Of course, congratulations once again para dito San Juan Lady Knights. Go for gold. And tignan natin ang ating updated team standings so far.
And as we can see, Bacoor at the top of the standing, Quezon Province, Binyan, Rizal, and San Juan at the 5th spot. And mamaya after makita natin because the other 2 teams on the board will be playing, and that is Bacoor kontra Valenzuela.
So coming up next na nga ang ating final game for our triple header. Ito na nga maglalaban Valenzuela Classy kontra Bacoor City Strikers in just a while. Don't go away.